Welcome to Reframed. I'm your host, Brooklyn Grady. Let's reframe your approach to business and life together. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to Reframed. I'm so excited about this episode today. There was a question that came up on my social medias and I want to address it here on the podcast because I think it will just make an incredible podcast episode. And the question was, how do I offer products that my clients will actually want to buy? And I think as a photographer, it's easy to think that just because we're offering a print or if it's in gallery and they can add things on, that that's good enough. And that when they don't buy, that it's our fault somehow because it's there. So why didn't they buy? So we're doing something wrong. And I just first want to reframe that a little bit for you because I don't know about you, but when I am online shopping, for instance, and I am looking for a coat and I go on to Anthropologie.com and I'm looking for a coat. Maybe I'm scrolling, I go right to their outerwear and I'm scrolling through looking for something cute to wear for a Christmas party. I'm not necessarily in the market for a new shirt and pants too. Like it might be fun to look around and see if there's one there, but I'm not really in the market for it at the moment. So my eyes are on shopping for a coat. So in the same manner, when people are purchasing digital files from you and you're primarily a digital photographer, when people are in the gallery especially, they're not thinking, I am here to buy print products. I am on the gallery link simply to either download my digitals, purchase my digitals, or export the gallery. Their thought in coming to the gallery usually is not for the purpose of looking for nice products. So in that grain of thought, when I offer products to my clients, I do it in a way that's really custom. And so that when they're talking to me about how to enjoy their images, it's a very specific conversation with the purpose of how are we going to create beautiful products for you to enjoy these images with? And they're shopping with the mindset that they are wanting to print their photos. It's not an afterthought and they're not coming to me to shop for digitals and then maybe print something. So in order to address this question of how do we offer products that our clients will want to buy, I think it's first really important to understand why clients are investing in luxury brands and products. And in this case, your prints and custom products are a luxury product. They're something that they can't buy anywhere else. It takes a photographer to be able to order them from a lab. It takes expertise. It takes time. It's a custom product. It's kind of in the same vein as if you're going to order custom furniture. You can't just go to any store and say, I want to order a custom covered leather couch and I want it to be this and this and this. Like Walmart's not going to be able to do that for you. You need to go to a specific furniture outlet or store that carries a specific line of furniture that has the capabilities of getting custom fabric. They have the avenues of ordering from the right people, and you know it's going to take time. So when clients come to you looking for a custom product or needing help on how do I display my images in my home, you have the expertise, the knowledge, and the resources to be able to make that happen for them. So this luxury product that you're offering them and service is something beyond what they could get anywhere else or that they could do for themselves. So in order to understand what products you need to be offering so that clients will buy, we first need to understand why they're willing to invest. So without further ado, I would like to break down the 5 reasons why people will invest in luxury brands. So this is based on psychology. These 5 reasons of why people invest in luxury brands is not something I just pulled out of thin air. This is grounded in science and it is proven why people will invest in luxury brands. So we're going to break down each of the 5 reasons and I'll give you examples of each. And I think it's really going to help you understand why people are willing to invest in a luxury brand and then also how you can start incorporating these values within your business business so that your clients also want to invest in your luxury services and products. So the first reason that people will invest in a luxury brand is for superior quality. They want something that's going to last. When I think of superior quality, I like to tell the story of how my mom always recommended that we go buy really nice tennis shoes before every school year. We could get our backpacks and our clothes and our accessories and our school things wherever we wanted. We could go to Walmart or Target and get those. But when it came to our shoes, they were going to be nice quality because we wore them every single day and they needed to last. So at the time, we would go to Kohl's, I think it was, and we would look or we'd go to Famous Footwear, or we'd go to Scheels or go somewhere where they have really nice tennis shoes, and we'd try them all on and make sure they fit just right. And my mom was always really strict on making sure we had really nice shoes. And to this day, that's also something I do with my kids. I make sure that they have really nice quality tennis shoes because they're wearing them all the time. Their feet need good support and I want them to last. So when people invest in a luxury brand, they're looking for superior quality. Now, how does this apply to your business? How can you offer superior quality within your products and in your services that make people want to come back or that make people want to invest with you? So superior quality, this is a big one for me in my business because all of my products that I source are from a variety of vendors and they're all very nice quality. For instance, I have a wood framed print that I offer my clients, and the print itself is printed on actual wood substrate. So it's not particle board, it's actual wood. You can see parts of the wood grain in it. The quality of the print, it's an HD print. So the colors pop. It's just beautiful. And then the frame is hand stained and it's all built together by hands. I have seen videos of how they're made and they're produced within the United States. And it's a really nice quality product. Plus, it's a product that I can stand behind. So when I'm offering this to my clients, I can confidently tell them, this isn't something you can find anywhere else. This is a handmade wood print. It's printed on real wood. It's heavy duty. It's going to last. It's not going to fade with time. It's not going to warp with time. You don't have to worry about the stain rubbing off on anything or the frame being really cheap and busting. It's just really nice quality. Same thing with my keepsake boxes, another flagship offer that I have. One of the boxes I carry is actually made in Italy. It's handmade, and I tell this to my clients every time we're sitting down to discuss how they want to enjoy their images. And I explain the process of how the box is made, why it's superior quality, and why it's going to last. And I pick these products specifically so that I can increase the value of my brand and of my products. If I were to say I buy on Amazon some cheap frames, and am trying to sell those to my clients with their pictures, how likely do you think they're going to be to want to invest in my custom wall art if my frames are from Amazon? They're cheap. Maybe they have really bad glare. Maybe the frames are breaking. They're not sturdy. That's not a superior quality. So that's not going to add value or give a reason for people to invest in your services as a luxury photographer. So that is what I have to say about superior quality. I think you guys get the gist of it, but it's really all about adding in quality products, and that can carry through even into all the touches within your business. It can carry into your client closet. You can be carrying really nice quality garments that don't feel cheap when they put them on, so they feel really beautiful when they put them on. You can bring in services like professional hair and makeup that are quality. It's not that you're just finding the cheapest person that can come in, but you're finding someone that will do really quality work for them and make them feel beautiful. Maybe it's the quality equipment you use. And I'm a big proponent that you don't have to have the nicest equipment on the block because it's more important that what you're doing with the equipment and the art you're creating ultimately is the goal. However, when you do have nice quality equipment, that lends to longer lasting. It speaks to the clients and shows them that you're serious about your business and that when they invest with you, they're getting the best. So there's a few ways that you can incorporate superior quality within your photography business and within your products to make it an easy yes for people to invest in you as a luxury service provider. Now for the second one. The second reason that people will invest in luxury brands is for brand association. I think we all know what brand association is, but I will break it down just in case. It's buying something for that cool logo on it. Maybe it's was it the Gucci belt, or maybe it was Chanel? It was like the interlocking circles that everybody had, and it was such a huge trend. It's like last fall. Or maybe it's like the UGG boots, right? We've all got like the Taz slippers, and there's a million knockoffs, but people want the originals for the brand on it. Maybe it's Lululemon, right? We all want those Lululemon leggings so that we can have the Lululemon logo on it. And yes, it also comes with superior quality because they're nice, but people do it for brand association. Another one is handbags, right? We've got Louis Vuitton, we've got, I'm probably saying that wrong, we've got Gucci, we've got Hermes, we've got, name off all of the name brand bags that you can think of. And a lot of the reasons why people will invest in those luxury brands is for brand association. So this goes along in the same vein as brand loyalty. So people like to invest in a brand that they feel like they can be a part of. And so in the same way as having a logo on their handbag, they can feel that way about having their photos taken at your photo studio. Like there is a brand association that they had their photos taken by you, and that you're the best in town, and that you offer a high-end client experience that nobody else offers. And there is value to clients when they invest with you because of the brand association. So think of this when you're building your brand and your photography studio. Like, how can you make working with you so special and unique that people want to come to you so that they can say, I had my photos taken by Sarah, or I had my photos taken by Jackie. Like, it's a brand association thing, just as like they would proudly display a Lululemon on the back of their leggings. They want to show everybody their beautiful photo album that Molly took for them and made for them because they're proud of being associated with your brand. So that's the second reason why people invest in luxury brands. The third reason is for a high-end experience. They want that 5-star resort experience. They want to walk in the door to bubbly on a platter and a doorman taking their bags for them, and a cool rag to wash their hands from a long day's travel. They want the red carpet rolled out for them. So they are willing to invest when they're getting a high-end experience. And for photographers, I feel like this is such a great topic to talk about because there's a million ways that you can build up your high-end client experience. There's so many touch points when you're working with a family or a senior, or if it's wedding or whoever you're photographing, that you can add in really awesome touch points to, beef up your photography client experience. And this is what's going to really stand out when you start making bullet points for a client when they inquire and they say, what's included with my session? When you can add in all the things within your client experience that you do. Maybe you're offering wardrobe styling consultation. Maybe you're offering professional hair and makeup so they can come in and not have to think about a thing. They can wear their leggings and come in with their hair on top of their head, and you will take care of them. They don't have to think about anything. Maybe you're offering snacks and refreshments for them when they come in for their session. Maybe you have toys here for little sister while you're taking photos of their fresh baby, so mom doesn't have to stress about bringing something along for sister to play with. Maybe you have a client closet so that you're offering all kinds of outfits and items that are beautiful for photos and also takes the guesswork out of them. It's another validating item for why they should invest with you. There's so many ways within the client experience, and then especially tying it into products and wall art, how you can make that a big value add for your clients. For me, it's offering custom wall art mock-ups for every client. So they send me a photo of their wall, a blank wall with a piece of paper taped to it. And I custom design a variety of wall art and collage framed ideas and canvas ideas and whatever might go best with their home decor. So they have ideas of how they can enjoy their images at home. That's a high-end client experience. That's me taking extra time to help them with something that normally most photographers aren't doing. Plus, I love it. So there's that too. It's just another way for you to add value to your client's experience. Okay, now the fourth one. We're already to number 4. Look at us go. The fourth reason why people will invest in luxury brands is for long-term value. They want something that's going to last. They don't want something that's going to fall apart in a day. They don't want photos that are going to fade. They don't want to have to worry about if their album is going to rip apart or be discolored when they pull it out. You know, their senior, they graduate, they put the album in the storage box and then they take it out for the wedding in 5 years. They don't want to see the photos all faded and discolored. So you want to offer something that has long-term value. So I want to tell a story about when we went vehicle shopping. My husband and I. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't particularly enjoy vehicle shopping. I want something that's going to last. End of the day, I want long-term value. And so I am willing to invest in a vehicle that's going to give us long-term value. Now, do I enjoy the process of trying to figure out what that vehicle is going to be? Not necessarily. So I usually leave that up to my husband. But in this case, we've got 3 kids. We're looking for something that's comfortable, that's going to last. We go to the lot and we're looking at all these options. And of course, you're comparing prices, you're comparing all the features and everything. And end of the day, the top priority was we want it to be something that's going to last because we don't like vehicle shopping. It's not something we want to have to trade in or get serviced or have to change from soon. We want something that's going to last. So, I mean, to spoil the story for you, we went with a Ford Expedition, which we are obsessed with. We love it. It ended up having like all the bells and whistles. It's got like massagers in the seats and like light up running boards and like a lot more bells and whistles than we needed. But I'm also like my moment of being bougie. I love it. It's awesome. But I mostly love it because it's going to last for us. So another cool part when we went to the dealer is that it had a really great warranty on it. So if there's anything that goes wrong with it, we take it into the dealership, they'll fix it for us, it's covered. That is something that you can add as a photographer that can add so much value to your clients. Maybe it's offering some kind of warranty for your products. Maybe it's a 5-year warranty for your wall art. If your kid comes by the wall and knocks it down, or if something happens to it, you'll replace it. That is a value add for your clients because you're standing behind a product that is going to last a very long time. I think that when people are spending or investing an amount of money that feels significant for them, again, value is very subjective. So we can get into what people spend on certain things is different from person to person because of what they value. So if their value is, I want this to last, I'll pay more money for it. I know there's a home show we used to go to often, and there was always this setup of high quality pots and pans. And they always had someone there showing them, using them. And I don't remember what the price point was, but it was a lot of money. And there were so many wives clamoring to buy these pots and pans because during the demonstration, they showed how they had a lifetime warranty. So they're thinking, I can use these forever. And if it ever busts, if it discolors, if it rusts, I get a new one. And so the price point was no longer the issue because they saw this long-term value in it. So when you want clients to invest and purchase products from you or invest in your services as a photographer, really think about the long-term value that they're getting from working with you or from buying products from you. That's a great way to help people get over that hump and be willing to invest in your high-end products. Okay, fifth and final reason why people will invest in luxury brands. Drum roll, please. The fifth reason people will invest in luxury brands is for expertise and guidance. They want their hand held. I'm not sure if you've heard this story or not. So for those who don't know, we live in my grandparents' old farmhouse. And when we did an addition project about 3 years ago, one of the things I really, really wanted was a beautiful walk-in closet. I wanted to have room to see all my clothes, to make it an enjoyable experience for me to get dressed every morning and not have to cram through drawers, push them in and out, and feel frustrated by it. Again, this might not be everyone's thing, but for me, it's what I wanted. And so when we were designing the plans for the home addition, I went looking for someone that could help me design a walk-in closet. And I came across a wonderful company based in Sioux Falls called Save Our Space. And all they do is do custom builds for closets, pantries, rooms, anything that needs storage. And we went to their showroom and I talked with their representatives, and we ended up hiring them to help us custom design our walk-in closet. And this was a big investment for us. And the reason why I wanted to invest in their services was for their expertise and their guidance. They knew how to put all the shelves where. They had the software with all the measurements and they could show us what it looked like. They have all the finishes. They knew exactly how high to put the shelves and why to put them that height. They had options for shoe organizers and laundry baskets and pull-out hangers for belts. They had all the things that we needed, and they were guiding us through the process. So for me, it was worth it to invest in their services so that I didn't have to think about that. Now, on the flip side, could have I gone to Home Depot and bought a 3-pack of shelves, hung them on the wall, and called it good? Absolutely. And it would have served the same purpose. I could have hung up all my clothes, but would it have been the walk-in closet of my dreams? No, it wouldn't have been. And so again, another little bougie moment here for me, but I like to tell this story just because it's something that I've recently gone through, and I really valued the expertise and guidance of how they did everything, and they just made it so seamless. So relating that back to your business and how you can offer expertise and guidance to your clients and in your client journey, they're coming to you because you are the expert. I just had a question come up on a coaching call this week about offering products in their galleries, their online gallery, and people weren't buying them. And she was asking, is that a good way to offer my products? And I said, I recommended against it simply because there's no room for you to be the expert and for you to guide them through the options. And another story that comes to mind when it comes to options and helping people choose what's right for their home, and the plus of having or of being the expert and offering a high touch service, a white glove service for your clients, is that you are the expert and you can guide them through those choices. You're not taking them to the Cheesecake Factory where they sit down and their menu is 20 pages long and they're overwhelmed because they have no idea what's even good at this restaurant. And well, besides the cheesecake, that's pretty self-explanatory. But beyond that, right, they're coming to you because they want guidance, they want help, they want direction, and they want you as the expert to be able to tell them what's going to look best. So many clients come to me and they're overwhelmed with the idea of hanging their photos on the wall. They don't know what size is best. They don't know what kind of frame they should have, if they should have a frame. Should it be a collage? Should it be a gallery ledge? How should they be displayed? Maybe I want an album. Maybe I want a keepsake box. What am I going to do with either of these? Are they going to match with my home decor? All these questions come flooding in. So you as an expert have the ability to say, no problem, let me help you with that. I know exactly what will help you. I know exactly what's going to go in your home. I know exactly what's going to look beautiful with your family images that we just took. So you coming in as an expert, and instead of taking them to the Cheesecake Factory, you're taking them to a private in-home chef experience where everything is curated for them. There's a limited amount of options, but they're all incredible. And they want every single one on the menu because they're all incredible. So just like in your offerings, right? You sit them down and you say, I have this custom curated line of products, and I have something that's going to look beautiful with your images and also look beautiful in your home. You're no longer selling them, but serving them. You're giving them all these high-end options that they want one of each. And you're no longer having to hard sell anything because you're simply offering them exactly what they want. So I don't want that to sound so like woo-woo and just like wave a magic wand and it'll happen. But when you're looking for ways to be providing more value and not just digital photos, I would encourage you to go back to this list, maybe take out a piece of paper and write these 5 topics down and go through and just make some ideas, write some things down of what you could add into your photography business that will add value for your clients and also give them reason to invest in you as a luxury brand. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. I can't wait for you to listen in next week. Thanks.